Hey everybody, it's Barjin. We're about to do some more cutscenes on Rytheo,
This is
the
the office of Admiral
Vanguard.
Frabal of the Imperial Navy. Do you have business here?
I'm here to see the Admiral. Let me in.
I'm afraid the Admiral is not seeing vagrants today. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm very busy.
Let me in there.
Busy.
Now.
I really couldn't care less what you...
What's all that racket out there, soldier?
There's a quarrelsome individual here, Admiral. Rather dirty, too.
Quarrelsome? You're as weak as you are stupid. I requested a mercenary from the Mandalorians. Send that person in immediately.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
You may go
bro.
in now.
Weak and stupid.
Never stand in my way again.
The Admiral is waiting.
Alright, so we did lose some footage. So we already did the first
Come in, mercenary. I apologize if my secretary caused you grief.
Bounty
He was of low
for
birth,
this
and his
planet.
intelligence reflects it. I'm afraid many of our Imperial soldiers are hopeless with delicate tasks. This is, of course, why I asked for a professional.
That was good thinking.
Ah, yes, just so. I have every faith in the Mandalorian Enclave's ability to get things done discreetly. My daughter has become something of a liability to me. I want you to kill her.
Dead daughter.
Uh-oh.
Check. Details?
My daughter was born Force-sensitive and trained to be Sith. A great honor for our family. Unfortunately, my daughter's master is one Lord Grathan, a madman who is now disgraced in the eyes of the Dark Council.
Why not just get her a new master?
It's outside of my control. The Sith manage their own affairs, the rest of us merely suffer the consequences. If Lord Grathan's compound is raided and my daughter captured or killed, every member of her family will suffer. This is Sith politics. In the best-case scenario, I lose my rank and position. In the worst...
You got a lot to protect, Admiral.
Precisely. There is no room for failure here. Lord Grathan is a paranoid madman. His compound is built to withstand a siege, but a lone infiltrator will take them by surprise. My daughter is somewhere inside Lord Grathan's compound. Her name is Veretta. You will know her as she resembles me closely.
I'll handle this. Quiet and quick.
Hang on, I've been running some data. Turns out renegade Sith Lord followers rack up death marks like crazy. Lord Grathan's top people all have prices on their heads.
It'd be a shame to let those bounties go to waste.
And we might need those extra credits to gear you up for the big melee.
Remember, discretion is essential. Do not let yourself be captured. Good luck.
So what I was saying is that we lost the footage from the first bounty, but we did get that one. We're on our second now. So we just had our conversation with that officer who wants us to take out his daughter because it'll make him look bad if we don't take her out, you know, because I guess the compound is being raided by someone else and her failures will go on him and end his career. So he is telling us or hiring us to take her out. So we're on our way to go do that now. Playing around some different formats, as you can't tell. I'm trying some fast forward here just to kind of make that a little bit easier for the viewers here. I don't really necessarily want to get rid of too much because I feel like it kind of defeats the purpose of playing a game or showing the game off if you're not going to actually show the game off. I don't want it to be just story time here with all the cutscenes. So one of the other things that I did was I
Thought I'd be a
did
pushover,
all
huh?
the Revan quest line, which is the Dromund Kaas's main planet story. It has to do with Revan. I'm probably going to be making a Revan video with just those with that quest line. So we'll see how that goes. But at the moment, we're invading that compound that we just talked about, and we're going to get it done. We're still level 18. And in this video, we're going to hit 19. We're going to get a new move here, which shells out some grenades, almost like a grenade launcher. It looks pretty cool. Mako here, making short work of pretty much everybody. Always clutch. So far, the subscription has made the game a little bit easier as far as ease of access to the game. I
Trouble on the way.
definitely am enjoying the game a lot more than I thought I would for the game being as old as it is. But I think the game still has some life in it, especially if you're looking for the story itself. So far, I've been having a lot of fun with the bounty hunter story. As I said before, I've never really done the story, not extently at least. So definitely having fun with that. I love how cocky
on the
the
way.
voice actor is. It's hilarious to me. So this is the daughter's elite guards that we're making short work of here. There it is. That's the level. That's the move.
You're not even a
And that's
Mandalorian, are
artillery
you?
blitz.
When Lord Grathan's spy said my father contacted the Mandalorian Enclave, I expected they'd at least send me a real live Mandalorian. I'm afraid I'm a tad disappointed.
You knew your father wanted you killed?
Of course. But really, how scary is that? Wait, you don't seriously think you can kill me? I mean, I'm a Sith, and you're just... whatever you are.
Oh, we've got a true believer.
Then again, it makes sense. Why would you come here if you thought you'd die? Apparently, my father isn't the only one living in a dream world. You can't kill a Sith, you silly.
Why don't we test that theory?
She's cocky.
Wonderful. I love that line.
Oh yeah. So there it is. Shooting out the new move there. I actually interrupted it because I didn't realize it was a channel. I was being dumb. But we'll do it again in a moment. I do enjoy the combat here. It used to be a little bit harder. It's a little nubbed down, but again, we're much higher level than they are, so it's not really a challenge.
I lost? I can't lose. I'm Sith.
You
As
were
if that
Sith.
matters.
Now you're just done.
Can't die like this, falling to some common bounty hunter. Everything Lord Grathan told me was a lie. I've been living in a dream world. It can't end like this. It can't.
You're not the first Sith who died from arrogance, and you won't be the last.
I just can't believe it.
Always funny. Yeah, so we took her out, and one of the best things that I did with the getting the subscription, I got some cartel coins from subscribing, and I purchased the cooldown reducer for the fast travel. So it's actually better than I remember it ever being. I remember it just being reducing the cooldown, but it actually takes the cooldown to 0.
Reports of the raid on Lord Grathan's estate are pouring in. I trust you were successful in your endeavor. My daughter, Veretta, is...
She's as dead as it gets.
Yes. Just as you say. Here, take your credits and go. You'll understand if I say I never want to see the face of my daughter's murderer again.
Good doing business with you.
Just go.
Come on. He needs to be alone with what he's done.
Feels a little too late, right? Like, the emotions coming from him, I feel like is very weird. I'm not sure if that really would matter if you can make that kind of decision. So this is showing off more of that fast travel. Like I said, if you're going to do anything with cartel coins, do the fast travel. It'll make your life so much easier.
Second bounty is done. Just one more, and I'm in the melee.
Right you are. And competition is heating up. That little green girl, Iopian Rattle, finished all her bounties. Heard she poisoned an Imperial moth.
Lucky we didn't get that one. Not sure how we'd work it out.
Now, I ain't allowed details on whatever you were scrapping for Admiral Fabal, but I got a clearance note says it was duly scrapped. Nice payday, too.
Professionals don't talk about their clients.
I hear you. Less I know, the better. Here we go. Bounty 3. I call it, someone's got a serious hate for my hunter. Top secret, crazy, red flag covered. This one's for a Captain Metal in Imperial Intelligence. No other information.
Looks like I'm working for spies this time.
Better not want us to poison someone.
Stay careful. Get this one done and don't get yourself dead in the process.
So I'm actually trying to keep an open mind. Ding, level 20. That's a big deal. I'm trying to keep an open mind about the story because so there's a few that I've done with Star Wars, and one of them was the Imperial agent storyline, which I love that story. I liked how the light and so when you're a Sith or a Jedi, it's light and dark, as in kill this guy or don't. Light and dark for the trooper and for the Imperial agent and all of them. It's more light side is you're following the orders, dark side is you're going rogue.
What the? Oh, right. The bounty hunter. Glad you could make it. You nervous, Hunter? Parked in the middle of Imperial intelligence and all.
I could say one word, or touch one button, and you'd disappear forever.
Poof. Gone. Just like that. No one would even dare to ask what happened to you.
Are you threatening me, Captain?
Sounds like the CIA.
No. Just showing you what I deal with all day. I never signed up for this cloak and dagger stuff. I was a regular soldier. Then one day, I put together a covert op raid that goes a little too well. And bam, I'm in Imperial intelligence. Look, what I'm saying is the stuff that goes on in these halls is insane. And all of it is crazy hush-hush. So what I'm going to tell you has to stay just between you and me. Got it?
My price tag always includes the cost of discretion.
Here's the deal. There's a huge ancient Sith temple on Dromund Kaas. Used to just sit there being scary. Now the place is crawling with Sith sorcery. And it's been ordered a no-go zone for everyone. Naturally, we sent a team in. My commander led that team. Nobody came back. We can't report any of them dead without reporting the mission, which puts me in a bind.
I still don't see what you need me for.
If I can't prove my commander's dead, I can't take over his spot, which means an ugly power vacuum. I'm hiring you to enter that temple and find the team's ID cards, especially my commander's. I need those IDs to create more acceptable deaths for them.
It's a done deal.
I tell you, I envy you getting to do the fun part. Make sure you find an Imperial commander named Gargan. Can't imagine there'll be more than one corpse in a temple wearing commander stripes. Grab all the team's ID cards and double time it back here quietly.
So, I do kind of wish that I picked the more well-known Star Wars Force-sensitive characters just to interact with the story. But again, I do love that you are able to pick someone that is not Force-sensitive and still have a good time. It's just sometimes you're not directly connected to the world, or the universe, I should say. But it's definitely still
Try not to have too much fun without me.
an interesting perspective, which is what The Mandalorian did, which obviously that worked out. I don't know about their other shows, but that one did good.
Enjoy your stay.
It's so funny what they did. Not many people will recognize this, and maybe this is just a first couple worlds kind of problem, but initially, when this game came out, you could not take a flight point across the map. Like, you have all the flight points unlocked. You had to walk and fight all of those creatures to get there. And now you just fly right over them. And it's like, I could have walked, but why? Why do it if I don't have to? So I will every now and then go regular speed, just kind of show off what it looks like where my power level is, what's going on with the character.
That's how to put my mind to it. I'm not just a pretty sidekick, Buster.
I remember playing this area for the first time, and it was so cool seeing all the deranged, possessed people, almost like zombies, walking around. I think there's an actual NPC in here that I did not talk to, but is in there somewhere, where I think he's possessed because he put on a mask or something, which I think is really cool. I think it's fun that the Sith have artifacts that corrupt and take people over. Tell you what, though, if I was a bounty hunter fighting people with lightsabers, I'd definitely be taking those lightsabers. So in here, we're looking for those ID tags that the CIA asked us to go get it. So we have to hunt down all the troopers. I believe it's 5 of them or something like that. And then once we have that, that part of the mission is done, and then we have to find his boss. So what I'm doing right there is I threw an ability, and I literally, for the life of me, could not figure out what ability I threw off my bars. And I was looking through, and I was just like, whatever. I'll figure it out later.
I'm not scared of you.
Some fellow players here. As I've mentioned before, they fixed, or not fixed, but they have altered the who has rights on loot when it comes to players. And it seems like everyone gets their own loot table, and you can't really kill steal in this game. So anytime I see another player fighting something, I always just help, because 1, it gets me more loot, and 2, why not? There's no downside to helping. You're getting experience, you're getting loot, and you're helping someone out.
What is this in front of me? Another worshipper?
Who braves the flames of the altar of horror to stand in front of Lord Baral Slathborn, Lord of the Sith?
I don't like crazy people.
Yeah.
Except when they're dead.
To me, my disciples!
Yeah, so this was hilarious. Like I said, I'm not really trying to go light. I'm not trying to go dark. I'm just trying to have fun. And this guy was just irritating to me. And I was just like, alright, I'm just going to take him out. And there we go. We got that tag. Now we can teleport back, hand in that quest. All right.
You got the IDs? Fantastic. Let me see. That's Commander Gargan's all right. What was it like in the Dark Temple? I've yet to hear anything that didn't sound like pure raving.
You wouldn't believe me about that place if I told you.
Huh. Still wish I could have got him myself. Would have saved me some unpleasantness. Listen to me. Unpleasantness. I'm even starting to talk like a spy.
Yep, definitely.
Friend, remember when I said Sith didn't want anyone in the Dark Temple?
I remember all right.
Well, you can probably guess the rest. I can't risk the Sith ever finding out you went into their precious Dark Temple, which means you're now a liability. I apologize. This isn't the way a fighting man should die. Guards!
I'm not
I
scared
do
of
so
you.
much enjoy in movies and games when the bad guy overplays his hand. Like, how backwards did this go for you?
That went wrong, didn't it? Got a hole in my gut. I'm not going to beg. Turning on someone who did their job is wrong. We both know it. Here's your writ. It tells the Mandalorians you did your job. And here's your pay. The rest is up to you.
Bribe me, Captain, and do it well.
That I can do. I've got all sorts of resources at my disposal. I'll send you some top-of-the-line weaponry as soon as you're out of here. That work for you?
I'm glad this didn't have to get personal.
It never was. Believe me, you're everything a man should be. I wish I'd... Well, it's too late for regrets. What's done is done. Good hunting to you.
I love how he says that, and yet we're gonna get like a piece of mail and like at some point, and it's gonna be like, here's 30 credits and a terrible mod that you're never gonna use. That's worth a life. All right, we're going back to the bounty hunter, Mohawk lady.
You're alive! Some Mandalorian big shot named Taro Blood said you were dead. They're about to start the melee without you.
Do I look dead to you?
No, you look all sorts of alive and fantastic. Almighty and terrible and... Sorry, distracted myself. All the other hunters who survived are already inside. Get in there.
Back in a flash.
I feel like I
That's
need
the spirit.
HR. Who do I report this girl to? She's freaking me out. All right, here comes the melee.
And the last hunter left standing joins the Great Hunt. Simple as that. All weapons are allowed, but you fight alone. No assistance. And it looks like we have a latecomer.
Somebody made up a story I was dead.
Your competitors were relieved to hear it. Too bad for them, huh? Huntmaster, will you do us the honor?
We all heard tales of your exploits, Hunter. Perhaps I'll turn them into a song to commemorate your death.
Make sure it's something you can dance to.
Consider it done. I'd wish you luck, but it wouldn't help. So I'll just say goodbye.
Enough! You hunters are the best that the galaxy's goons and thug lords could send us. Now show us which one of you will join the Great Hunt. Fight!
So this whole fight, I was laughing my butt off because I'm sitting there fighting one person at a time, and I look over and Mako's just destroying everybody. And I was like, oh, well, I thought I was fighting by myself. I thought they were just like fighting each other. I didn't think they were fighting my companion. There she is.
I need some help here.
Taking on 3 people. Technically, I think she was fighting 4 people at a time. All silvers.
The
then they
melee
all
is
fall.
over. One hunter remains.
Factual. Yay! The people rejoice.
Quite a show you put on. Blasted fun to watch. How do you feel, Hunter?
I just stomped my competition into the dirt. I feel great.
Enjoy it. Things only get harder from here.
This is simply ridiculous. I mean, really. This needs to stop right now.
Blood, come here and face me.
No! No! No unsanctioned kills in the Great Hunt.
You see? That's a perfect example. I object to this farce. This ignorant thug does not deserve to enter the Great Hunt. His credentials are a lie, fabricated by his little gutter rat of a sidekick. He deserves no honors.
You lying, cheating, murdering scum!
We know this hunter's history, Blood. The Huntmaster has ruled.
You fools! This is a place of honor, a competition of elites. Mandalore will hear of this.
I'm ready to settle this right now. How about you?
Enough! Before this great hunt is over, I will have your skull in my hands.
This guy is such a nepo baby.
The
It's
Great
ridiculous.
Hunt just got way more interesting. Sorry to interrupt, Huntmaster. Please continue. You get all that, Hunter?
Maybe you want to sum it up for
Nope.
me.
All right, I'll try. But without the flowery stuff. You'll be hunting targets spread across the galaxy. There'll be at least one other hunter going for them, too. You not only have to take down your target, you have to eliminate the other hunters.
That seems simple enough.
Your handler, Krista, will fill you in on the rest of the details. She's waiting for you.
Yeah, but I reported Krista to HR, so...
Oh,
no?
what a thrashing! The other handlers are all bug-eyed jealous you won. Now, on to the Great Hunt. I expect you want to hear about your targets.
Tell me everything I need to know.
Here's how it's gonna work. First, you're getting a starship.
How's that gonna happen?
Well, let's just say you're not quite done here on Dromund Kaas. On your ship's computer, you'll access 2 holo-recordings, both with specific details on who and where you hunt.
View holo-recordings, take out targets. Got it.
Each target will have another hunter assigned to it. You have to locate that rival and take him out, too.
Maybe we'll get lucky and Tarot Blood will be on our first target.
Now, about your ship, there's a tradition for new hunters. You gotta steal one for yourself.
Guess I'll be heading to the spaceport.
Not quite yet. Gotta find you the right ship first.
This would make an amazing D&D
I know one that belongs to
campaign.
one of them so-called importer types. Fast, smooth, and roomy. I'll pull together your holo-recordings for the Great Hunt targets and transmit them when you hit space. Meantime, head to the spaceport. Get past whatever guards are around, steal your ship, and hit the hyperlanes.
I'm off on the Great Hunt.
Your first round of targets are on Balmora and Nar Shaddaa. Good luck to you, Hunter.
All right, everybody. We'll finish this up next time. This is Barjin. Like and subscribe, and have a great day.